Why do you ask? Okay, let's make sure everything is properly posted. Check that stuff later. Hold up a second, guys, and I'll get this stream started, okay? Studio. Okay. Just hoping and praying together my phone's connected. Yes, okay. I can use my... Yeah. Let me go back. Back again. I need to get back to my Creator Studio. Come on. Alright, guys, give me a second. Let's share this with some people. Contact. Live streams. Share the link. Here we go. Everything's going clean. Okay. Alright, guys, so I know it's late. So I just decided to do a little chill stream just so that I'm still gonna play a game. It's, as you guys can see by the title, it's called Rage 2. It's the sequel to the original. So in the past, I have done a stream on Rage, just to kind of show what the game is about. This one is the sequel to that game. It's a little bit different. The controls are a little bit different. So if you see me hit certain buttons, I do apologize. I still haven't gotten used to these controls. I've gotten very far into the game originally. So you guys are seeing my original playthrough of it. It's not very anything special. So, but yeah, this one's just going to be laid back and chill. We're not going to be doing anything too spectacular. I still got to work on Warframe. It's taken a little bit more time than I thought to get where I want to be. For any future progress, I guess is the best way to put it. So, that's still in the works. I'm still working on it in my spare time. It's just not taking it's taken a lot more time to work on. The COD stream I'm going to hold off on because it is taking a lot longer. As you guys could tell with the last stream I did on MW3, it took a lot more. Miss you too, Danny. Miss you too. So the what's taken so long with the COD stream is the fact being that if you guys saw the last stream, I was lagging out like crazy. We were talking like over 3,000 pings, which is not very good. So I'm still trying to find a fix for that. It's taken a lot longer. I've already messaged the devs to see if they can't fix anything on their ends, so that's what's taking longer. So, but right now I'm playing some. I'm gonna be playing some Rage 2 today. It's both online and offline game as well, because it's got a single player game style to it, which is very, very cool. Which is completely different from the original game. They actually had a separate multiplayer for the game. This you can actually play online with people as well. I'm choosing not to because of the fact being that I'm probably, out of my entire friend group, the only one who plays this game. And people are like, JD, why the hell are you playing this game? And I'm like, because it's fun. I get to beat the shit out of people. For fun. Gee, thanks. So yeah, we're going to be playing some Rage 2 today just to kind of, you know, I'm still going to be able to talk with you. I got my stream chat pulled up on the side so that then this way I can still, you know, talk and see at the same time. The way I've got my setup is easy as well. Not exactly people, but enemies. And I've got overpowered weapons. So, let me switch over to this. I'm going to environment my headset. Come on. Please don't be dead either. Sync. Oh, jeez. This is going to take a while, isn't it? Yeah, I'm so not going to... Oh, jeez. What happened to my car? Why is it smoking?
I'm checking into the clinic. Wait for me. I'm back, Walker, and feeling good.
So, some of the weapons that I got are extremely overpowered. My assault rifle is one of the mains. This shotgun can meld the beads inside to basically into a single shell shot, and it has knockback, which is busted. The smart targeting rocket launcher is honestly one of my favorites. I don't have a lot of ammo for it, but I'll show you guys why it's one of my favorites here in a minute. And then the Firestorm revolver is just straight up busted. So we're going to be messing around with that. So let me find... Oh, okay, wrong button. As I said, I still am not used to this button layout. They changed it from the original. Let me see here. Where's a good place for me to just go out and beat the crap out of some idiots? Undiscovered location. I'm still trying to find the other arcs, which are ways that I get more of my weapons. So that's kind of one of the many hard parts about this game, is to be able to get weapons. You gotta search for arcs. But this car is upgradable. Oh, you guys suck.
90% integrity.
It's you guys who have been taking... Okay, we're gonna have some fun here. Firing rocket! Assholes. Huh? Why is it telling me to go back this way? Oh! I also hate the navigation in this game as well. I'd rather have a mini-map. Jesus. See, I keep missing my turns because of how... The markers kind of blend into the ground for me, which really, really sucks. Oh, I'm here. What is this?
Here's one of them bandit dens again.
Oh, this is perfect. So let me go on ahead and pull out my, my favorite toy. So watch this. In hip fire mode, this thing shoots like a normal rocket launcher. But if I do this... I've also got auto lock enabled, which is pretty awesome for this gun. Now watch this. Aim up. Firing rocket! Get out of my house. Anyone else? Anyone else want to come out and play? Come on. And this is why the Firestorm revolver, every gun in this game has what is known as an overdrive mode. Now, overdrive mode basically makes this gun even more busted than it already is. So let me show you. And that's its overdrive mode. That is completely and utterly busted in any situation. I personally love this. It is so awesome. Now, my assault rifle, of course, is one of my primaries. It's all around just straight up good. Oh, I can go through here. Magnum Diablo cartridges is the type of ammunition that this thing uses. Ooh! Multi-kill? Multi-kill? Ooh, an arc chest. Now this is how I get more abilities for me to be actually able to play with, because it gives me the parts necessary for it. Let me go ahead and reload this. Hey Eddie, how you doing, brother? Alright, so question is, oh, the shotgun. Watch this. Hi! Wanna watch people go flying? Bye. Health infusion. Okay, and that's all the goons. Eddie, do you even know the point of this game? It is the definition of shooter. A first-person shooter. Jesus. Well, in this particular game, it is all about how powerful you can be. As you can tell, when you look at my weapons wheel, I'm still missing 3 of the weapons. Now, this one seems pretty broken because of the fact being that it's basically like a sniper rifle. The charge pulse cannon is... Where is it? I don't know, because... I mean, it sounds fun, but I don't know how useful it's going to be in combat. This one is just going to be pretty much the definition of dumb. Really, you could take me, bro? Wait, where's that? There's another storage container in here. I just now realized that. Up underneath my compass, up top, there's a signal to the storage containers. I keep forgetting that that's a thing. But this is also how I get things like money and Feltrite, wrong button. Where is it? So Feltrite in this game is very important. So it's used to upgrade your abilities. I've been putting a lot into the defibrillation, which is basically the definition of my second life. It also regenerates my health and emits a shock, which can stun enemies. The first game that was very, very broken for it. But I've also been putting a lot into my weapons. What does... Oh, yeah, weapon mastery. I keep forgetting the last one. Question is, do I want to spend it on my rocket launcher or on this? Hold on. I don't have any weapon mods for this thing yet. What's far shot? Oh! Rapid fire. I probably might go for rapid fire. For the fact being that it's going to be... Jesus. So... So... I don't know, far shot or rapid fire? I think rapid fire would be better in this game because I go through a lot more enemies than I usually do. So, let me take a look. I mean, I can also upgrade this. Ooh, actually, before I do anything, I'm getting this thing ready for weapon mastery because this thing takes 4. Kills return bullets to the magazine based on the overkill multiplier caps out at 5. Oh, that's good, actually. Do I have enough to do this one as well? I do. I guess I could start working on my pistol. I mean, I really doubt I am ever. The downside about the Sidewinder pistol is it's not as good as it is in hipfire mode. Hipfire mode is a burst fire, whereas in ADS mode, it's a single shot. So I'm thinking, it's cool, but is it worth it? I mean, armor breaking rounds are really good. I mean, I have that on both my assault rifle and my shotgun, because that was its tier 3 Firestorm revolver. Oh, yeah, I really need to start working on this one. Because this is, like, my go-to do ADS more. ADS in this game, it's... This particular type of game, it's good for both... you need to be good with both hipfire and ADS. And you need to know when to switch between the two as well. So it takes a lot more skill. In this particular game, that's kind of what you got to deal with. Ooh, what's... Oh, I'm seeing some stuff on this thing that I kind of want for this gun. Not just the weapon mastery either. So, ADS in this game switches modes on the guns too. So, well, on most of them. The only one that doesn't is the assault rifle. I think. Yeah, because it doesn't change it on the assault rifle. It's really on, like, the pistol, and all the other weapons, too. Because the smart rocket launcher, for example, just in hipfire mode, it shoots just a straight rocket. Whereas inside of it are the mini rockets, so which are smart targeting. And the shotgun, in hipfire mode, it shoots like a regular shotgun, breach and clear type style. Whereas in ADS mode, it melds the round. It melds the beats. So that's kind of where I'm thinking, like, it's cool, but in certain circumstances, you need to know when to switch between the two. Take, for example, what I did in there with the goons. In particular circumstances, if I need to get them away from me and I need to use the knockback ability of the shotgun, I go to ADS mode, lock onto them, and shoot. Whereas the hipfire mode is mainly for going in for the kill because the beads honestly destroys them. The Sidewinder pistol is... Oh yeah, I can also change the skins if I wanted. I really don't care too much about that. Looks in this game really don't... As far as the gun look to it really doesn't matter. It's ultimately about your skill, so... And knowing where to use your... Like, see, look at that. It changes the mode of the shotgun when I aim down the sight. In ADS mode. And then... What's in here? Oh, it's in here, I think. Button? What's in here? Oh, this just takes me back out in the same room. Ooh, here's a data pad, though. I need one of those.
Me and Muggs kind of moseyed off while everyone was busy shooting up.
Okay,
that
there's the
propane
arc
thing.
chest.
We took as much tech stuff as we could carry and buried it out by the ditches. Whenever we get the word that we're done here,
Huh?
we just swing on by, pick up the stuff,
Saying
and
it's
trade
right
it for a
here.
nice ton of swilladilla. We're
Saying
gonna
it's
be
in here.
shit-faced and fresh for a fucking month.
Oh, wait. I think... Yeah, because it only gives me a distance to it. I think I know where it is, actually. Because I was never in here. Yeah. Okay, I got one more oh, it's already pulling up on my screen. Pistol rounds, I really don't care. I don't care about that too much. If I do end up going into... Dude, it's a St. Louis classic. Of course I do. Of course I love emos. It's expensive, but it's definitely well worth the money. Okay, so it's telling me it's... Wait, what? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Oh, I think... Okay, hold up. I think I might know where it is. Because I gotta get... I'm kind of OCD when it comes to this type of stuff. So, of course, first thing I need to start doing is finding where those crates are. Otherwise, I'm going to keep coming back here and wondering where are these stupid crates. Okay, where is this last one? There's one more. And here's the deal, though, Eddie. If you do end up trying emos, I would definitely recommend their Supreme. Because that's what kind of got me hooked on theirs. It's here somewhere. Ooh, yeah, I actually need a lot more of those. Where is this stupid crate? Where's this crate? It keeps saying that it's in here. If you guys see it, please tell... Oh. I'm blind and stupid. Okay. Because that's the last crate. I've already also unlocked a lot of other vehicles too. I've basically unlocked a tank in this game, which is pretty broken. Because it shoots a pulse type weapon. It's better if I show you. Hold on, let me call it in. This really doesn't do me anything. That's just a race car. What do you think? It's what is known as an Authority Predator. But the reason why that this thing is going to come in handy, because that's part of what is known as Project Dagger. Project Dagger is going to be basically end game for me, which I'm already at. The only reason why I'm not dealing with the end game stuff right now is because I want to have all the weapons going in. That's my goal. But this thing, it's slow, but this thing shoots and hits like a truck. I'm actually going to take this on with a convoy. Let me go find a convoy real quick. Okay. I'm gonna fast travel to Gun Barrel just to save on time. But yeah, this particular gun, or this particular vehicle it hits like a truck. The only downside is that I can't upgrade it, which kinda sucks. Oh, really? Where's... Yeah, the only downside is that I can't upgrade the car, or the tank. But I'm gonna be taking that with me here in a second.
We are open. No chit-chat, please. Just tell me what your car needs.
Really? What did I do to you? So 20.
No refunds. No
Shut up.
chit-chat, please. Just tell me what your car needs.
The auto parts, actually. Because I need to get 50 for the last thing for my main vehicle that I can upgrade. I forget the name. I will take all of these, though, thank you.
Job's done. No refunds.
I get it, shut up. Okay, looks like I'm also gonna have to fast travel to, Wellspring as well. Because I'm gonna have to go visit Rusty to go get the rest. So, the one thing that I do not really care for about this game is the fact being that of how you have to upgrade everything and how you make everything, it's not as simple.
Car troubles? I just might be your man. Hang on, I'll get my tools out.
Okay, so I got 2 left here. Where do I get the last one? Okay, never mind. I'm gonna be taking on a convoy here anyway. Okay. Hold up. Let me buy some of those. We buy 500. There we go.
You still here?
Yes, I am, Rusty. Shut up. So we're going to be doing a convoy. So I'm actually thinking about oh, the Phoenix. That's what it's called. In the old game, it's the start key on my controller to open up the map, which is kind of annoying. So, but yeah, look at this. What I'm trying to go for is what is known as the Hellfire Mortar. I need 5 more auto parts to be able to get this. And this is going to be really good going forward. I've got the Gatling guns, which is the... it's auto lock on, so it definitely does help. Safe mode, it prevents my vehicle from actually being destroyed, and I can go in and fix it with focus. The cruise missile. This thing hits like a truck, but probably going forward, what I need to do, I'm going to save the cruise missiles for the actual convoy unit itself, because I found out how busted that can be. I could go for, you know, this, but I need to hold on to these until I get my Hellfire Mortar. Because getting the Hellfire Mortar will make things easier for me when I'm doing these convoys. So, these convoys are definitely going to be important. Flags. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want. Nanotrite? At this point, I say let him. Words can hurt people sometimes. And on top of that, he does realize that he's doing this live on the internet. He does know that, right?
Systems activating.
Alright, so yeah, we're gonna go do a convoy. The reason why I stocked up on ammo and everything for this thing, though, is because it's going to be needed. Actually, when I get to the convoy, I will actually want to test out the Predator tank. I wonder. He's not mean. He's... Did you see some of the stuff that he texted me just a little bit ago when I sent over the link? I'll have to show you tomorrow, Danny, okay? Oh, no, wait, you don't work tomorrow. I'll show it to you Wednesday. But, yeah, it's... This game, I mean, this is what got me into first-person shooters, which then led to Halo and Call of Duty for me. That's why I love this game. It's easy, it's simple, it's straightforward, and overall just fun. Alright, here it is. Alright, let's get him.
Energy shields detected. Try alternative weapon. It's going to take something real special to penetrate them. Weapon overheated. Energy shields detected. Try alternative weapon.
Here's one of them bandit dens again.
Warning. Enemy lock-on detected. 70% integrity. And they're wide open. Take the shot. Integrity.
Yeah, you're not getting away from me. Huh? I can't see this stuff, Danny. Fiery rockets. Ooh. Let me use this. I need more of this in my life.
Weak spot exposed. Warning. 10% integrity. I wish I could stay with you, but this girl needs some shelter. Systems regenerating. Systems regenerating. Systems regenerating.
That thing can't get away from me too easily. But yeah, I mean, I do love this game to pieces. I mean, when I get into this thing, I'm focused up to pretty much everything. I just need to get back to where that convoy is. Shoot. Oh, okay, there's an authority sentry here. I'm not going to be taking that thing on. So I'll go this way. You can't shake me that easily. Locking on. Fire. Oh, I see what you're doing.
Ammunition low. Sorry, sport. I'm fresh out of bullets.
Boom! Okay, there's the 15 auto parts that I need for this. Okay, let me just find a safe place to park. Right here will work. This also gives me a chance to actually...
Systems regenerating. Systems fully restored.
I do like the way that I can fix my cars in this game now. This is important. Alright, so let me quickly show you guys... Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong way. I decided to take the long way around. Alright, Phoenix. I now have the Hellfire Mortar. I actually want to test this against something else, too. I need 30 for that. I don't know how useful that's actually going to be. Hold on, let me check my phone. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how useful that's actually going to be, because I got to be in place for that, I think. Okay, I got the cruise missiles. Now I got the Hellfire Mortar.
Punch it, Walker.
Okay, so I don't have... Okay, so I got 3 mortars. Okay, so I got 3 mortars. Let me... Wait, what level is this one? 4. Okay, I do want to hit some places because I need to start looking for the other arcs. So yeah, I'm double checking the chat as well. Ooh, hello, goodbye. Ooh, yeah, if I was, if this was present time, I'd be definitely getting arrested for that. Wait, what is that? What is that? I'll have to mess around with that later. Because, yeah, what you guys just saw, that's online multiplayer at its finest. And yes, I'm looking at everything. Oh, sorry, my friend got my phone. I actually now just read that. Yeah, I'm having to look over and read while I'm driving. So this is kind of a little bit of a challenge.
It's a repowering station.
Okay, I'm not doing this. Last time I tried doing something like this, oh my god, I almost died. No, scratch that. I didn't just almost die. I did die. Okay, let's keep going. Because I'm still looking for the other arcs. The other arcs are important. And you guys will see here in a minute. Jesus, I'd get a 10 out of 10 for that type of driving. Jeez. Oh, jeez. I missed my turn again. Jesus. Give me a mini-map, please. Please, game, give me a freaking mini-map. Where is this taking me? Besides up a very, very short cliff, which I am afraid of right now. Well, there's a ranger here. And let me guess, he's in there. Okay. Where's the dead ranger? Think I have a bad feeling I know exactly where he is. 'Cause they wouldn't allow that thing to be there if it wasn't for that purpose. What's up here? Oh, hello, Mr. Storage Container. Huh? Okay, what the heck? Where is this lost ranger at? Okay, there's stuff in here. Question is, how do I get in there? Where's it? Okay, there's a way inside this building. Just gotta find it. And no, the answer is I can't go in through the front door. There's something up here that I'm missing. Hold on. What does this do? Huh? That did something. What did that do? Seriously, what did that do? Oh. Okay, what's the point of that? Besides making me feel like I'm going garbage hunting. There's a lost ranger around here somewhere. I just gotta find him. And seriously, there's something that I'm missing, and I'm just not seeing it. Trust me, guys, I am still looking at the chat, but I can only look at it at certain points because otherwise I'm good as dead. Wait. There's something that I'm missing. You gotta kind of have your eyeballs available at all times, otherwise you're not gonna... you know what? Screw this. I'm not gonna waste my time on this. I'm going to my destination. Right. Let's screw this. I'm going to my destination.
Here's one of them bandit dens again.
We're here, sport.
push, and we're all home.
Destination reached.
Okay, guys, I just found a secret bunker.
Madam President, welcome.
What is this intrusion? Who are you? You are not allowed access.
Haven't you heard? I'm the president.
Ludicrous! There is no such thing anymore. Turn back now, or I'll be forced to annihilate you.
Really? Who's this?
My name is no longer necessary, for I have transcended the mortal flesh and become one with the flow of information. Immortal. Radiant. Turn back! Destroying you would be like crushing a bug. Pathetic. I am connected. I am all-powerful. Surely you must see that. Surely you tremble at my power.
Actually, I'm not scared at all. I've been through way worse than you. Trust me, dude. You are about as scary as a freaking fly. I mean, flies can be scary, but not as freaking ludicrous as you are. Why don't you come down here and show me your so-called all-power?
You need no choice. Robots, advance from your hiding places. Kill! Ah, my robots! My beautiful robots!
Homie, why don't you just come out of that hole so we can talk this out like men?
No further! Not one step. Your tiny mind cannot even begin to comprehend the wonders I have created.
So that's all there is, huh? A pickled brain. Hooked up to some serious computer power, though.
What are you talking about? I am in the system. I have transcended my mortal form. My mind is infinite. Please don't hurt me.
This is some twisted shit. You haven't transcended anything.
I am immortal. I see and hear all. Once the network was filled with life and light. Boundless creativity. Boundless information. So much lost to darkness. Emptiness.
Okay, I've seen enough.
Okay, so out of that, I got some decent stuff. Let's see what I got. Do I have enough to actually deal with the... Okay, no, I got 3. So that means I only got 2 out of that. So let me go to Nanotrites, maybe? Shatter. Grab Jump. Oh, Constitution. Feltrite Absorption. Kinetic Shield. Okay, so I need to get both of these to unlock tier 2. Shoot, I actually needed to be in there. I also think I gotta... This seems more... Okay, let's go back to my map. I need to keep looking for these stupid marks. So yeah, I mean, I'm not kidding though. This is probably one of my more favorite games to play. Because this particular variation requires a lot more skill than the other one. And resource management. Because you're not always guaranteed... Oh, hello. Hey, don't you diss my ride like that. Those guys just tried to diss my ride. Like, don't you guys try to diss my ride like that. I'm sorry, because guess what? I'm going to own you every single time, because this thing's got guns. And especially this thing's got smart targeting as well. Ooh, goodbye. Free kill. Sorry, I ain't helping you. I got stuff to do. Something up here.
Destination reached.
What's up here? Dead Diner. Can I break in here?
Sentient life form approaches.
Ooh, there's a stash. Go to map. Where's this at? I'll probably end up doing that at a later date. Because... really, for me... Ooh. Boxes. Take that, ya box. There's a ladder here. Seriously? That was it? Where's my car at? This was such a waste of my time. Oh geez, she is smoking.
Systems regenerating. I'm back, Walker, and feeling good. Integrity. Ammunition low. Sorry, sport. I'm fresh out of bullets.
On the endgame. You've made the lands much safer. Just a short ways to go now.
restored.
Favor shines upon you, O unwashed one. I offer you a challenge to race.
We're here, sport. Destination reached.
crew took Still down? Good job, you crazy goon bastard! I got myself a sweet little wrecked strongbox not far from you. Yeah, we need to blow up some old arcade thingy, and the boss says that Stilltown is holding buku explosives! Oh, I need me some of that sweet bada boom!
Alright guys, so that's going to go ahead and do it for today's live stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, of course. So, let me kind of explain what's going on here. So, I'm just finishing up this, and then I'm going to get off for the night, so... Alright, so I am done with this. So I'm gonna treat this as kind of like a review type video.
Systems regenerating.
Let me just fix my car, and then I'm actually gonna fast travel back to... Because I'm still looking for some of the stuff I need. Alright. Alright, so... Kind of keep things short. Of course, I grew up with Rage in general. I started playing them when I was about 13. So, here's what I see. Of course, this is a game that I love. Right now, because I'm in between projects, you know, I'm going to be doing like some random streams and like random chill-like streams, you know, just to kind of sit down and talk with you guys. I'm not going to be doing anything too spectacular until... I think Black Ops 6, because that comes out in October, and then Assassin's Creed Shadows, that comes out in November. So, right now, like I said, I'm in between projects, so I really don't have, I'm literally just doing this to kind of, you know, dick around and talk with you guys, pardon my French. So, here's how I see it. You guys are phenomenal, of course, as usual. So, let me kind of give my thoughts on this game. So, it is a huge 180 compared to the original Rage, which, if you guys actually go back and re-watch that stream, particularly, you guys will kind of see the differences in not only the graphics, because it was originally a 360 game that I ported over to my Series console to kind of play it because it's free on Game Pass, which this game is too. But the fact being that it has better graphics, but the controls are kind of weird. I don't like what they did with the nanotrite system. I just like the fact being that it's a passive ability that you can charge up and heal, and then the defibrillator on the inside. You kind of got like, I think the max in the original game was like 2 charges. So, I mean, that's kind of cool. I like the fact being that the first game was a little bit more dark. This one is not as dark. It's more like post. It's almost like 6-something years after. No. Oh god, when did the first game come out? I started playing it when I was like 13, but no. I started playing it when I was 15. I think the game came out when I was 13. So, it's I mean, it's the older variation of it. It had a very dark tone to it. So, personally for me, I like the first game style a little bit better compared to the newer play style. And the fact being that you can't upgrade every vehicle that you get, it really does suck. So, here's how I see it. The Rage 2, of course, plays better than the original, because the gunplay and everything is slightly better. I like the fact being that I can upgrade my guns, you know, and I'm not having to rely so much on the sights that it gives me. I like the fact being that they kind of messed around with the weapons a little bit too. They made it more strategy based for that. If I had to choose which game though I would prefer to play, I prefer the original, because I prefer its predecessor over this. And for good reason. The fact being that the original had a little bit more of a darker tone to it. I don't like how dark the tone was. I don't like how this game is completely 180 degrees different. It makes no sense. So, compared to the first game, of course, it's in the higher end of it. It's more like an 8. Because, of course, I still got my issues with the first game. And I'll explain more of that later. But Rage 2 feels more like a 6. Because it's a complete 180. It doesn't feel like its predecessor too much. It feels more independent, which is not supposed to be that way for sequels. It's supposed to be more... If you're going to do a proper sequel, you kind of have to give it the same type of tone. And it has to play almost identical. So, because the gunplay in the first one was really, really good. You know, it kind of had to make me focus on how much ammo I'm using, how much, where I put my money into. Because early on in the game, I focused on getting as many weapons as I could. Because going into certain sections in the first game, you kind of had to make sure that you had enough weaponry to be able to survive. The Dead City is a very good example. First run through, you're going for the defibrillator upgrade because you only have one. It's a one-off for, I think it's like 6-7 minutes in-game time, I believe. And then the second time through, you're running with 2 defibrillation upgrades, and on top of that, you have every weapon in the game, except for the pulse cannon, which the pulse cannon comes at the end. And honestly, I like the ending to that way better. So, the first game's ending, it's basically, it's a shooting simulator at that point. Because you've got a very overpowered weapon. It uses 2 different types of rounds. The pulse cannon used the Authority pulse rounds, which feels more like a minigun type feel, whereas the I think it's the BFG. I know what it stands for, but I'm not going to say that on this stream because I'm still trying to keep it like PG-13. So, the BFG round being used a one-shot. It feels almost more like a ray gun at that point, because it shoots a one-off shot, but it kills everything around it. It kind of feels like the BFG gun from Doom. Doom Eternal. It feels more like that. So, and yes, I'm bringing up a recent game for that, but it feels more like that. So, if I had to make if I had to rate this game compared to the original Rage, I'd have to put it behind it, because it doesn't feel right for its predecessor to not get a lot of glory, because that's where the story mainly started. But the fact being that they took a 180-degree turn, and Bethesda, this is not the greatest game, but I still love it because it still plays good. It kind of plays a little bit better than the first game, as far as, you know, gunplay and all that fun stuff. So, the one thing, though, that I do have an issue with is how you get your guns and how they play a little bit, though. The play style, you're playing more strategic, because you gotta, especially when it comes to guns like the combat shotgun, the rocket launcher, depending on what you need at that point in time. Like, when I was playing a little bit earlier, and I was going through one of the bandit dens, depending on what I need, I switched to it. So when you hold down your ADS control, which is usually to help you aim down sights, for me it's the left trigger, it switches. Take the smart rocket launcher, for example. It switches modes, because it allows the lock-on protocol, and you can use it in a swarm variation, which is kind of cool. I do have to say, though, I like how some of the guns in this game are broken, but others lack luster. So, and there's a reasoning behind this. Take your assault rifle, for example. Like, that feels like a primary weapon. It plays very, very well. However, I don't like the Sidewinder pistol, because it, compared to the Settler pistol from the first game, this one just lackluster. It's got a nice burst fire mode, really good for hip fire, but it just really, in ADS mode, it lacks the punch I need. I wish I could change out the ammunition type inside of it, because that would honestly be a really good addition, which is something that I really liked about Rage. It doesn't matter, you know, what gun you were using, as long as you had the right ammo for the right job. Say I'm going up against a thing of gearheads, and all I had ammo for was a Settler pistol, and I had the best type in it. That's when I pull that out and I use it, and it hits like a truck. It liquefies heads, which is really good when it comes to... It felt like a more versatile weapon. Kill Burst, for example, basically turned it into a handheld SMG. Fat Boys added more power. Pistol rounds, you know, it kind of felt like semi-auto type feel. Especially if I held down the trigger, it kind of popped off like a semi-auto, but its accuracy felt more like an assault rifle. There's a lot that the first game did very well that this game is lacking, and they really... The first game is supposed to set the expectation of the series, and that's something that this game apparently doesn't do well. It doesn't live up to its expectations, and that's one thing that I wish that they would have kept going forward. So I kind of would have liked, for this game, I kind of would have liked the similar feel to it, probably like a different map or something, and they kind of, this game really lacks, in a way, it morally brings out more nostalgia than anything, because of the fact being that, you know, you got some of your characters from the first game that made their reappearance. Captain Marshall, he was end game territory, now he's like early game territory. Dr. Cavassier, who was more mid game, and Lusum Hagar, who was early game, and they all kind of have different roles now, and it, like, John Marshall, or Captain John Marshall, he's endgame territory, and in the first game he was so serious. Now he lives out of a bar, and he had information informant Gulo in this game, which her death felt lackluster. It didn't feel good. Clegg Clayton's actually felt better, because he's a guy that you hated, but then he ended up finding out that he got screwed and then died in the process. His actually felt a little bit more, it packed a little bit more of a punch. He would have felt more like an ally at the end of it. Lusum being the mayor of Wellspring, that's kind of like a complete 180 degree turn from what she was. I would have liked to see her take Dan's place. Dan Hagar took his place. I would have liked to see that more, because that would have made more sense. Dr. Cavassier is honestly, out of all three characters, the ones that make sense in this game. He's still a scientist. He still does what he does. He just looks a little bit, he aged a little bit more. His actually makes the most sense, and he was honestly, to me, one of the less likable characters in the first game to me. I personally liked, in the first game, Elizabeth, John Marshall. The main character, I wish he would have spoken more, but, you know, he's what you play as, and you kind of have to like him in a certain way. But personally, I would have liked, I liked Marshall, I liked Elizabeth, I even liked Lusum, even though that she was a really early character. Sally and Brick, you know, they kind of had their purpose. You had Janie at the end in Subway Town, and you had the merchant from Wellspring. Their presences made sense. It's just the only one that made sense in this game, honestly, is Dr. Cavassier, and he was a less likable character. He felt more like a... He definitely felt more like an extra in a movie, in a way, because he wasn't really dealt with. He only really had like maybe 4 lines total in the game, and he just... It didn't feel right, you know? So, in my eyes, I definitely don't like, I did not like the way... This game does feel rushed, because when it came out, it was kind of sudden. I heard that they were coming out with a second one. It was in the works for a while, and they kept scrapping ideas. I don't know how many ideas they scrapped to get to this. And I don't know how bad all of them were. If they were worse than this, then they've got problems. Bethesda, please, if you're going to make another sequel, you gotta kind of take it back to its roots. Because the first game, it sets the expectations of it. It sets what it's supposed to be. And in this game, it feels completely isolated from the first one. The only thing that's keeping it tied to the first one are some of the characters, and even then, a lot of them feel out of place. They don't feel in the right place. Like, for me, I would have seen John Marshall probably running like some variation of the Resistance because Cross has returned. And honestly, I don't like the way that you progress the story in this game. It does feel kind of crap. That's another thing. The way that you progress in this game, it's pretty... It's like that they want you to go around and do side missions. It feels crappy. For me, I would have rather blew through the story. But then again, it would have probably... I'm guessing the story that they had going for this game was probably going to be nothing less than an hour. So what did they do? They find ways to fill it. So, but thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all your guys' support. Peace out, guys. Later.